Today we're off to Queen of Heaven to sample their fish fry. We've already had some really good fish fries, whether it was at Sheridan Park, St. Amelia's, or the Elks Lodge. How will this dinner today measure up? It's $12 and it includes beer battered fish, macaroni salad, coleslaw, and bread. Stay tuned. Okay, so this is what we're dealing with here. We have a piece of fish here. Definitely the smallest piece of fish of any of the fish fries we've been to so far. We have some macaroni salad, some coleslaw, some rye bread, tartar sauce. I'm assuming this is ketchup over here. And it is. Lemon wedge, butter, no silverware, that's okay. So it's $12. It does come with one less side than others. As you notice, there's no french fries or potato salad with it. And I'm definitely, I'm surprised how small that piece of fish is. All right, so the dinner is set up. Let's go ahead and sanitize our hands. All right, let's eat. All right, so there's our fish. Nice and flaky on the inside. Got a nice breading to it. It's holding on to it, of course. Let's go ahead and give it a try. So right off the bat, all I'm really tasting is fish, which of course is fine. I'm here to eat fish, right? But I'm not getting any flavor from the batter. So I believe it was beer batter. I'll have to double check, but I'm not getting any flavor off of the batter itself. So it's definitely going to need the tartar sauce. Let's go ahead and try it now with the tartar sauce. Tartar sauce. Yeah, this is the first piece of fish I would say that's needed the tartar sauce in order to give it some sort of flavor. So the fish itself is not a standout here. And you saw how small it was. All right, so the fish is so-so. Let's try the macaroni salad. All right, it definitely looks creamy. Let's try it. Two. Look at the sun coming in. Anyway, that's gonna ruin my shot, isn't it? Look at that. Come on, son. Anyway, we've got this perfect macaroni salad, creamy. It's refreshing, very flavorful here. So that's definitely going to offset the disappointment I'm feeling right now with the fish. Let's go ahead and try the coleslaw. There's our coleslaw. We're back to sort of that finely chopped cabbage, mayonnaise based. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Yeah, very good. It has sort of like that vinegary bite to it. Very similar to the coleslaws we had at Sheridan Park or even at St. Amelia. So nothing wrong with that there. All we have left now at this point though is the bread. So I'll go ahead and try the rye bread. And it's rye bread, it's good. Definitely helps pull this meal together. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish up eating here, and then I'll get back to you with my thoughts on Queen of Heaven's fish fry. All right, so I finished up my dinner. What are my thoughts? To be honest, I was actually disappointed. This location in particular was going to be an interesting review because unlike the other places, which are staffed by the volunteers of the fire hall or the church, this one's actually catered by a restaurant. I believe it's called Andrew's Barbecue, or some sort of catering company, perhaps. And they were the ones who actually provided the dinner. Let's start with the fish. You saw how small it was. I mean, it didn't even need to be broken up to fit inside of the box. And there was absolutely zero beer batter flavor coming from that batter. They gave me a little flyer inside the bag it came in, so I could verify to make sure this was a beer battered fish. And if you notice right here, it says beer battered fish. I didn't get any taste of that. Once I got through my initial couple bites, the ones I filmed for you, the fish was incredibly dry on the inside. And it was the first fish that we've eaten so far on this review series that needed the tartar sauce. Sometimes in the other ones, I didn't even use the tartar sauce because the fish was so juicy and flavorful. This one needed the tartar sauce to give you any sort of flavor. After about 4 or 5 bites total, I had finished the fish. The salads were fine. There was nothing really wrong with them. We've had that coleslaw before. The macaroni salad was good, but as I ate more of it, I realized it was just too heavy with the mayonnaise. So really all you ended up tasting was mayonnaise and not enough of the macaroni. So the initial bite or two was good, but as it sat there, it just became like saturated in mayo. So very disappointed there. Also, note that it's $12, like many of the other ones we've done, but you get one less side here as well too. There's no French fries, which I found kind of interesting, because there was a packet of ketchup in there. I guess maybe people use the ketchup on the fish, but I don't know. I've never tried that before, but you know, I have a packet of ketchup but no French fries, and you know, there's no option for that. So I don't know. How would I score it? Listen, first off, I want to say the proceeds for this go to a really great cause. It goes to help fund their carnival, which is an amazing event, and I hope that it goes off this year as they are planning. It's a great community event, great fundraiser for the parish and the school. Fish fry, though, on the other hand, it does not get my highest recommendation. In fact, it could have one of my lower scores I've ever given in the challenge so far. I'm giving Queen of Heaven an 8 out of 10. We've seen so many other options already that provide better fish, more options, an extra side. This one just isn't matching up right now. So if you're in the area, definitely support them, but I do think you can find a better fish fry elsewhere. This was the first fish fry that I've had during the review season where I was still very hungry afterwards. So I don't really eat anything on the Fridays in Lent other than my fish fry. This is like my one big meal. In fact, it's my only big meal of the day. So I'm hoping and counting on the dinner to keep me full. Even from a hunger standpoint, it didn't satisfy the fact that I hadn't eaten anything else all day and was still very hungry. Hope you've enjoyed this episode here at Queen of Heaven. We'll be on the trail again next week. I think we have a special episode planned for next week. I don't want to say what it is in case my plans change, but definitely make sure you're on the lookout for next week's episode because I'm going to try something a little bit different. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe. And if you liked this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. It lets me know that you care. Okay, so I'm back home. On my way home from Queen of Heaven, I did stop at St. Emilia's. I was still hungry, as I said. I figured I'd grab another dinner. I probably wouldn't be able to eat the whole thing, and at least I'd have a little bit for now and maybe some for tomorrow, which was the case. I only ate about half of it. However, it's St. Emilia's, and what's so great about St. Emilia's right now? Free bread. This time I got bagels. Yes, all sorts of bagels. But more importantly, maybe more importantly, when I pulled up to order my dinner, the young man looked into my car and said to me, "Aren't you the guy who came here last year and reviewed us on YouTube?" "Yeah, we watched that." Yes, I am that guy. Thank you for watching. And make sure you watch this year's video. I gave you guys a really good review. So guys, please support St. Emilia's. They might even have extra bread. I finally asked about what the story was with the bread. Apparently they did a lot of donations on Fridays, and they can't always keep them through the weekend before they're going to be bad. So they've been giving out the fish fry. So, hey, we all win. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time.